Hey everybody, welcome back to Whiskey Book. Today, what am I doing? So last video went through my bug out bag, get home bag, go everything bag, SHTF bag, the big black bag that was like this tall, this wide, and really, really heavy. And I talked about how I'm not going to be using that anymore because it's too big, too heavy for me. There's just no way I'm going to take that anywhere. It doesn't even fit in the cubbies on my Jeep. I talked about that. So I said next video I'd have something different, and that's what I've got. So what I'm doing today, this is going to be probably a quick video. I've still got all this gear in front of me from the last video. I haven't put it away yet, and I'm not going to bore you with putting it in the bag, but I want to show you, just bring you along, show you what bag I've chosen, and kind of give a little philosophy change on where I'm going with this. So hang tight. Here is the bag that I'm choosing. This is a Grey Ghost Gear Gypsy 2.0, and it still looks big, and I think it's kind of the angle I'm on. This is a it's charcoal Grey Ghost Gear. It's wax canvas with 70D nylon, ripstop nylon in it. It's got some molly on there, and I'm going to go through the pockets and stuff on this real quick. Again, I don't want to push this out of the way a little bit. I don't want to go too far in the weeds on this thing, but it's a cool pack. It's a big step up from the black Eagle pack that I had. That bag was good, and it was used. It was a military contractor bag, but this one it's one of my favorite bags of all time. I love it, and hey, we only live once. Let's use the good stuff we have, right? So why did I switch to this one? Let me talk about the philosophy change real quick. The philosophy change, and I've had a couple videos on it, is kind of going away from tactical. I know that kind of makes people mad, and hey, I love to LARP and play around and have my multicam and all that stuff as much as everybody else. But I got to be realistic. I got to be practical with what I do. I can't carry the big heavy packs. It's gear that do I really need it? And what am I going to do with that bag? Is that bag, we talked about this last video, I think I talked about it about a year ago. Is it just going to sit in the corner in case that whatever bad happens when I'm at home? And instead of staying at home where all my good stuff is, I'm going to grab that pack, throw it in the back of the truck or SUV or whatever, and leave this area with that pack. In that one scenario, that works. If that's what's going to happen, that works. But when you think about how the world goes and what would actually happen, it seems more likely that I wouldn't have it with me if I needed it. That's the philosophy change that I'm looking at with this really, really cool bag, by the way. God, this thing is so cool. If you could just feel it, something about wax canvas, and it's got like this old school but tough, just gritty, cool feel. But I'll get into the bag real quick. But the philosophy is to change this from a SHTF bag, get home bag, bug out bag, to put some stuff in here that if I'm going to go camping, if the wife and I just went for a drive today out in the boondocks a little bit, that I can put some stuff in here that if we want to stop by the side of the road somewhere next to a stream, have a campfire, do some cooking, whatever, I can do that with stuff that will, still work if I need it, if we break down and gotta, God forbid, spend the night out in the woods or hills or whatever. So it's still kind of a get home bug out-ish bag, but provides more capability for doing, I wouldn't say day-to-day tasks, but for those weekend tasks. So it's more likely to be with me if it has things in it, and if it's light enough, and if it just has the stuff that I need to go do something. I am more likely to have this with me, and then something happens, that's great because I'll actually have it. It's kind of like the you know, the whole knife adage, the what's the best survival knife? The one you have on you. That works with any equipment. That's just not a knife thing. So that's the philosophy. With that philosophy, I'm going to go over the bag a little bit. Let me move some of this so there's room. I kind of a little zoomed in on this, so I hope we can see it. It's your regular backpack with a open top. It's a 1095 cubic inch. They don't have the liters on this one. I've got the specs over here. 70D ripstop nylon. Already said that. Width 13 inches. It says tactical. Whatever. 44 ounce. And this one's in the charcoal. You can find these on Optics Planet, by the way, right now. I'll probably put a link below. Again, big open top here. Probably kind of hard to see that. It's just a backpack. There's a hole in it. But what I really like about this one is you close this lid. It's got this really cool closing lid. And on the side, you have these, I don't know if you can see them from there, but these are the sealed zippers. And what I will put in here, in fact, I'm going to do this. I know I went over that these gloves were probably not the ones I'm going to use, but I'm going to use them for right now just to, yeah, both of them will fit in there just to show you. You could even put one on each side or whatever. What I'll probably do is put a beanie or something on this one or a flashlight. So you have, if I'm going to be out there, and one of the first things I'm going to grab is something, if I'm cold, is I want some gloves and a hat. And if it's nighttime, I want a flashlight. So yay for that, right? I think I stole that from somebody. Isn't that Warrior Poets thing? Yay for that. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to steal your stuff. Okay, so there's that. Inside the top up here, there's a zipper. It's really hard to tell because black on black. But there's like a mesh pocket right there. That'd probably be pretty good for some of this equipment. Maybe the med pouch, maybe the toiletry thing, because I'm like I said in the last video, I'm still taking that. Good spot to grab that. It's right here on the top of the pack. You don't have to dig way down in there. So again, something else that you're going to want right out of the bat. In the front, there's I really have a bad zoom on this one, so I'm going to go kind of like this. In the front, kind of a kangaroo pouch right here. I actually have some cordage in there. Kind of a cool thing about this one is this one will fold, flops all the way down, and you can it's got some bungee stuff here. You can, so whatever you have here, like maybe this is a good spot for a med pack, so you can rip it open, boom. Got the stuff right there, and there's a couple mesh pouches in here. Probably put some pens right in the rain. Really bad job showing you guys here, but there's some mesh pouches there. Thing's got all kinds of just little cool pouch things. It's got on the front kind of Molly laser cut right there if you want to put something in the front. I don't really want to. I just like the looks of this. So that covers up, and then on the back side of that open flap is another kangaroo pouch. I got some whistle pig in there. That's staying in there, by the way. I have some tick and insect repellent, some sunscreen. So I've had that same kind of stuff that I'm gonna have in there. Okay, so that's that pouch. And then there's definitely, this is all Molly up here. I have I don't know if that's night eyes or what, but kind of a little carabiner thing. Hang your gloves off of that if you don't want to put them in the pouches. And another zipper up here. That's probably where the flashlight's going to go, actually. Lighter, flashlight. Actually found something, a little Goal Zero battery pack. Maybe this is where, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about this stuff. Definitely one of the flashlights. I've got two here that are possibilities. One of them's a True Guard. Still works. I think I got that at a hardware store. And then this one's a little better. This is a Through Night 704. I don't know. Maybe? Yeah. The beam doesn't look that good. I think I'm going to have to upgrade my flashlight. I think I've said that in the past too. Anyway, on the side of the pack, so the pack's like this. On the side, on this one, I have space for an Nalgene bottle. On this Nalgene bottle, I have to try to remember what this is called, the top, but it's a quick pour, one hand opening pour. Really like that thing. Fits spectacular. Fits right in here. And if you don't want the Nalgene on there, you can take the Nalgene out and these sides close up. So that's secure. On the other side, kind of the same thing. You can undo the zipper if you want, put another Nalgene in there. There, I'll have to put that back on there. My string just fell off. But I have in here a Mora and a Corona saw. These Corona saws are highly underrated. I know Silky makes the best. Oh, the sound works. Silky makes the best, but these Coronas for the price are great. I know I also said in the last video that I probably wouldn't be going Mora. Well, I'm going to do it for now. I got a cans bowl. Very cool, lightweight, good feeling knife. It's just going to sit in there for now, but I'm probably going to upgrade, or I'll probably actually leave that in there and just put a bigger knife in there. But that's it. This video doesn't really have a, like, this pack is cool. This video doesn't have anything other than I just kind of want to show off this cool pack. There's no rhyme or reason to it other than the theory. I guess that's the biggest part of saying, I just don't think the great big get home bag thing is useful in most scenarios. I'm not saying there's not a reason for them out there. And if you've got like a toolbox on your truck or something, you can fit the bag in and that's where it sits. I can see it working there. But for me, I'm going to try this. I know I went through all the gear last week. I think most of that stuff will go in here, and we weighted at 13 pounds. With this pack, we're probably we're still under 15 pounds. So I think I'm going to be okay with that. I'll probably give an update after a while if find out I'm not taking this pack with me. If it's another tripping hazard in the house or whatever, and I need to change again, then that's what I'll do. But for right now, I like this idea. One, the pack is super cool. It's one of the coolest packs ever. It's more compact than the other one. It'll fit into the tubs on the side of the Jeep, the Lightner tubs I have. Obviously, can throw it in the back too. It's got a little bit of waterproofing on it because of the wax canvas. It's got plenty of room in there. It's not such a deep pack that you're going to lose stuff in the bottom. I can put some clothes in there. I can, okay, got to step back on that one. I've already got a dry bag in the Jeep, and I'll probably show you guys that one of the next videos. The bags that they completely seal off from water. Like you could throw them in the lake and your stuff's not going to get wet. I've got dry weather clothes in there in case you get wet, starts raining, that kind of thing. So this is going to be mainly the ponchos as far as clothes go. Ponchos, maybe a boonie hat, something like that. And then kind of go through this gear. I still stand by the gear that I picked last week and see how that fits, what I may change. I've got my IFAC stuff in a fanny pack. It's actually pretty expensive. I don't remember who made this fanny pack. Don't know if I dig that though for this bag. I might stick with the ouch pouch and just fill that more. We shall see. Again, a little bit all over the place on this one. I just wanted to show off the pack. Gray Ghost Gear. Freaking amazing pack. It is just cool. It's lighter weight. When you put it on your back, it still doesn't have the hip support, but it conforms to your body really well. Especially if you don't have 30, 40 pounds in there. So anyway, cheers. I'm sitting here just drinking some Bardstown. We finally got Bardstown in Montana, so I'm trying that out. I've got an old Benchmade, what's it called? This is the Bone Collector in D2. I'm sure this was expensive in its day, and when D2 was the king, and now or not king, but it was high. It wasn't the budget steel, let's put it that way. But I still like this knife. It's a thick sucker, and it's probably going to go in this pack because why not have an extra stout, folder with you? But that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching Whiskey Book, and we'll see you guys next time. Might have some more substantial content. But for now, I hope you all had fun. I watched the NFL draft this weekend and had fun doing that. So, yay. Talk to you later.